Hi everyone, and welcome to this flow. This is going to be a whole body vinyasa. It's going to be all levels. We're going to try some arm balances, some inversions of course, and we'll be working also on our mobility and flexibility. If you are a complete beginner, there will be variations that are suitable for you. There'll be certain adjustments or options that I will be giving. You might need 2 blocks and a yoga strap. If you don't have a block, you could use books or a couple of weights, anything that's similar really to support you in some poses. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt, a towel, anything, a jumping rope, that would also work. And we will begin. We will begin in a wild-legged child pose, bringing the knees as wide as your yoga mat, the big toes to touch, and start by walking your hands forward, placing the forehead down. If your hips are not reaching the soles of the feet, it's okay, you can stay lifted, or you can place a pillow between the glutes and the ankles. Finding your resting position in child pose. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And then exhale out. Again, deep breath in. Exhale out. One more deep inhale. Full exhale out. As you stay in your child pose, take a moment to fully arrive on your mat, to welcome yourself to this practice. Noticing how you're feeling in your breath, becoming more conscious, more aware of your breathing, of your inhales and of your exhales. Maybe trying to make each one longer than the one before. Becoming aware of your thoughts, welcoming them with no judgment. Noticing maybe if you have any expectations for this practice, any expectations to achieve a certain pose or to challenge yourself in a certain way. And accept those expectations, but at the same time try not to be attached to the results. Sometimes and some days they happen, some days they don't, and that's completely fine. It's part of the journey. And from here you take another deep breath in and a full exhale out. Again, deep breath in, exhale out. And from here, inhale, start walking the hands even more forward, creating length in the shoulders and the spine. On the inhale, tuck chin to chest, lift yourself up, round your spine and start shifting the weight forward until the shoulders are past the wrists. On the exhale, arch your back and take the hips all the way back. Again, inhale, chin to chest, round your back, shift the weight forward. Exhale to arch. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. And 1, inhale. On your exhale, we stop at the center, curling the back toes and bringing the knees parallel, coming to a tabletop position. On the inhale, extend your right arm forward and try to bring the shoulder just next to the ear. Inhale, extend the right arm even more forward. Exhale, shoulder away from the ear. I'll show you from the left side just so you can see. On the inhale, we're extending the arm forward like you're reaching for something, and on the exhale, you're pulling back. We're going to do 3 more. On the right side, inhale to extend, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Lowering the right hand down, extend the left arm forward. In a neutral position, hand next to the ear, inhale to extend the arm forward, create length. Exhale, take it back. Again, inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, and exhale, lower the hand down. Inhale to open the chest, arch your back, cow position. Exhale to chin to chest, round your back for cat. Again, inhale. You can slightly bend the elbows if you need to. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. From here, curl the back toes, take the hips back for your first downward facing dog. Relax the head completely, look at the toes, at the knees, or if it's available, look at the navel. If the feet are not reaching the floor and the knees are slightly bent, that's completely fine. If not, maybe try to extend one leg and then the other. Keeping the hips straight, the chest pointing down to the mat, then maybe you straighten both legs. Keep pressing your chest to your thighs, stretching the shoulders, creating space in the upper back. Keep shifting the gaze to either the feet, the knees, or the navel, and we breathe here for 5. Fingertips and toes are pressing really strongly on the floor for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, start walking the feet forward. Halfway lift, bringing the hands next to the toes, open the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hold on to the ankles and fold. You can slightly bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, lift both arms up, arch your back. Exhale, hands at the heart. You can't see my head, but that's fine. We're gonna step to the top of the mat. Starting with Sun Salutation A to warm up, bringing the feet together. Inhale, lift both arms up, push the hips forward, arching your back. Exhale to fold all the way down, option to bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root the hands down, take your plank. Option to lower the knees down. If not, take your Chaturanga by bending the elbows, keeping them in towards the chest. Inhale, halfway lift, in upward facing dog. Keep pushing the hips down, the chest forward. Untuck your toes if it's comfortable for you. And then on the exhale, hips back, downward dog. We take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale to lift the right leg all the way up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hold it here. Inhale, lift the right knee even more up towards the shoulder. Exhale, slide it all the way down towards the wrist. We're not touching the mat. If this is too much, you can lower the left knee down and do the same leg movement. If not, left knee is off the floor. Inhale, lift the right knee all the way up. Exhale, slide it down. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last one. And lower the right foot in between the hands. We're in runner's lunge. Keeping the hands rooted down on the mat. This is where you can use your blocks underneath the hands. Keep opening the chest, keep pushing the hip down, and maybe look forward. Back knee is as straight as it can get. Squeeze the left glute if you can, inhale. And now on the exhale, straighten both legs. Keep the chest open. We don't want to round. So if you see yourself rounding, simply lift the blocks up higher. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. 3 more, inhale, exhale, 2, exhale, last 1, inhale, exhale, coming back to your runner's lunge, lift both arms up, palms together, inhale, exhale, bend the elbows back, keep them bent, inhale, arch your back, take the elbows past the ears, exhale, back to center, inhale, exhale, just 1 more, inhale, exhale to release both hands down on the floor, take your plank, same options as before, to lower the knees down or take your chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Breathing here for 5, everything that's touching the floor is completely active for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up. Exhale, left knee to the left shoulder. Again, same option as before to lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift the left shoulder up, the left knee up. Exhale, slide it down. Again, inhale, exhale. 3 more, inhale, exhale. 2, exhale. 1, exhale, left leg between the hands. We're in our runner's lunge. Same options to place blocks under the hands. Right knee is completely straight. Open up the chest, look forward, inhale. On the exhale, straighten both legs. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, exhale. From here, coming back to your runner's lunge, lift both arms up, palms together, inhale, exhale to bend the elbows. Keep bringing the elbows towards the ears, inhale, take the elbows past the ears, arch your back, really push the chest forward, exhale, back to center, inhale, exhale. Keep squeezing the right glute. Inhale, exhale. 1 more, inhale, exhale. Both hands down on the mat. Take your plank. Same as before, lower the knees down or take your chaturanga. This time we lower all the way down to the floor. If you have blocks, hold a block in between the hands. If not, you can hold like a water bottle or anything that's lightweighted. It will make the exercise a bit harder, but it's also completely optional to not hold anything in between the hands. I'm going to demonstrate first. We will bring the feet as wide as the mat, so a bit wider than hip distance apart. We will hold the block or whatever it is that you're holding really tightly and really actively in order to engage the forearms and the shoulders. So if you're just holding it like this with no engagement, we're not working on the muscles. So make sure that everything's active, and we'll extend our arms forward and place the forehead down. I'm demonstrating first. We will keep the feet down and the forehead down. And we will just work on extending the arms forward, just like we did at the beginning of the session, and then lift them up, and then lower all the way down. So we're gonna do them together. Inhale, extend the arms forward, create space, lift, exhale, lower. Again for 3, extend, lift, lower. 4, extend, lift, lower. 5, extend, lift, lower. 6, extend, lift, lower. 7, extend, lift, lower. 8, extend, lift, lower. 9, extend, lift, lower. Last one, 10, extend, lift, lift the legs up, lift the head up, look forward. And we're just gonna hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, lift up as high as you can, for 2, 1. And slowly release, hands underneath the shoulders, take the hips back, breathe in your child pose. Take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, exhale. From here, we'll lift up, sit the hips down, and bring the feet forward. You know it, we're coming to our boat pose. Coming into your boat pose, knees together, feet together, arms are extended forward. Inhale, exhale to extend the legs as much as you can. Again, bend, maybe tap the mat, extend. 3, tap the mat, keep the chest open, extend. 4, extend. 5, extend. You can place the hands down at any time that you want. 6, lower. 7, extend, lower. 8, lower. 9, lower. Now for the 10, hold on to the feet from the outside. Option to simply hover the feet off the mat, and so we're balancing on our hip bones. Option 2, extend one leg parallel to the mat. Option 3, both legs. The knees are squeezing towards each other, the chest is glued as much as you can to the thighs. Again, option, I think now we're at 4, extend one leg up. Last option is to extend both legs up. You want to look past the toes, engage the core. Wherever you are, we breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly release. Feet together, open the knees to the side and fold forward. If your head does not reach the feet, you can place a block or a pillow underneath. You take a deep breath in and exhale out. Again, deep breath in, exhale. From here, slowly lifting, crossing the legs. This is a fun transition. It's optional. Place the hands down, now jump back. Chaturanga, or knees down. Upward dog, downward dog. From here, inhale, lift the right leg up, bend the right knee. Take the right knee up towards the ceiling, opening that right hip. Start taking 3 circles for 3, 2, 1. Now reverse for 3, 4, 2, 1. From here, drop the right leg back. Lower the hip halfway down. And now with the right hand, we're gonna make a circle, lift up to Wild Thing pose. Lift up as high as you can. If you can, keep looking at your right hand. Maybe look down towards the mat. Everything's active. Option to hold on to the left elbow if you can. Maybe the head, you use it to open that right shoulder even more. We breathe wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, take your 3-legged plank, right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, right leg forward. This time we are in our low lunge. Bring the blocks if you need to. Inhale to push the hips down. Exhale for half split, straightening that front leg. Again, inhale in your low lunge. Push the hips down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold over the leg, maybe walk the hands more forward, breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, coming back to your low lunge, again, option to keep the block. We're gonna bring it, if you're holding onto it, inside of the right foot. The left foot will go out to the side. Inhale to extend that right arm all the way, the left arm, all the way up, and extend it back. So we're opening up the shoulder. Maybe look at the left palm, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, left hand towards the mat. Inhale to lift and extend, creating space. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. From here, inhale, we lift. Option to stay here. Option to bend that left elbow, take it back. You can maybe place it inside of the right thigh, or maybe bend that right elbow back and take your full bind. If your hands cannot reach, this is where you can grab the strap. Inhale here. Exhale, let's extend that right leg. Inhale to push down. Exhale to extend. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Option to hold it like this, or option to come back to a bent knee and extend that left leg also. Extending both at the same time, or keeping that right leg bent, that right knee bent, and extending the back foot. Wherever you are, we breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly release the right hand down and place the right foot on the block. Placing the right foot on the block and the right hand down. You hold on with the left hand to the right foot from the outside. So not from here, but from the outside. Use the strength of your leg to lift it up and then turn it forward. Inhaling here. On the exhale, extend the right leg. Breathing here. Of course, you can stay in a bent position, but try as much as you can to extend. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, release. And not a child pose, but a plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. 3 spinal waves. Inhale, chin to chest, round your back, shift the weight forward. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to lift that left leg up, bend the left knee and open the hip to the side. Start taking 3 hip circles for 3, 2, 1. And then reverse the circles for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop the left leg back, take your wild thing pose. Same variations as before. Inhale to lift. Keep looking at your left palm, maybe hold on to the right elbow. Keep pushing the hip up. Breathing 5, 4, 3, everything's active for 2, 1 with control. 3-legged plank, left leg up. Inhale, exhale, left leg forward, low lunge. Bring your blocks if you need to. Inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, half split. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. It's pretty challenging to do this exercise while talking. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Walk the hands forward. Drop the head down and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to your low lunge. You will place a block underneath the right foot, the left foot. No, first, keeping, if you want actually, a block under the left hand inside of the right foot, inside of the left foot, and turn the right foot to the outside, opening the chest up, going to turn just so you can see. We're doing the left side. Inhale to extend my right hand all the way up and take it back as much as I can. And on the exhale, right hand comes down towards the floor. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 1, inhale. Exhale. Same options as before. This time I'm going to turn again and demonstrate how it would look like with a strap. So you have the option either to bring this right hand back, maybe you stay like this, maybe this right hand slides inside of the left thigh, and I keep pushing down. Maybe my left hand comes a little bit down, goes back, and tries to hold the other hand. If you cannot reach, this is where the strap is useful. Wherever you are, we're gonna hold. Maybe work on extending the front leg. Maybe staying here. Whatever option works for you. We're going to do it for 3. Try to stay mindful of what your body's telling you. Again, for 2. We always want to challenge ourselves, but we don't want to cross the safety zone, so to say. Last one. We can hold it here, or you can bend that front knee, extend the back leg, or maybe extend both. Whatever option works, we're gonna hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly release. Release the hands down. And we're going to do same pose we did before. It's a compass variation. So bringing that left foot on the block and placing the left hand down. This right knee can be bent or it can be extended, whatever works for you. Taking the right hand and holding on to the left foot from the outside. Lowering my left shoulder as low as I can and grabbing the foot. And now I use the strength of my foot, so I'm not just lifting with my hand, I'm lifting the foot and the hand, and then turning the foot forward. Option to either stay like this, maybe work on extending. It's fine if one side looks different than the other. That's the case for me. You keep pushing the chest forward. You can hold on to the foot with the strap, and we breathe 5, 4, I'm shaking, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. This time we're gonna go for child pose. Bringing the knees either together or as wide as the mat and resting down for 5 breaths. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Very slowly lifting up. We're going, before we end this class, I'm going to demonstrate a few arm balances that are completely optional. I'm going to show you from the beginner's perspective and how you can build up on that. And we're going to try 1 or 2 inversions at the end. So first, if you've never done any arm balances before, you're going to get 2 blocks, all optional. You can place pillows instead. just in case you fall, so that something supports you. So it can definitely be a pillow. Placing the hands in front of you, fingers pointing inwards for about like 45 degrees. The elbows are turning to the outside and my knees are all the way up. Maybe you're here, maybe you can lift all the way down. It's completely fine. From here, I'm going to lift my hip up and round my back, bringing the backs of my feet together. I start shifting the weight forward, 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 forward. I lift one leg up towards the glute, the other one up. The blocks are here to either hold my shoulders or to help me in case I fall. And then lower. Try to avoid doing this, just like jumping into a crow, because that's just going to tire you and it's not a really sustainable way of learning how to safely get into the crow pose. So I advise you, if you're a complete beginner, to work on the crow. If you've done some arm balances before, we're going to try our flying crow. So for the flying crow, one elbow is going to be down, the other hand will be in line with the elbow. So it's like this, like I'm making a triangle shape. I keep my elbow towards me. I'm actually going to turn to this side so you see. So I turn this elbow towards me, just like in a chaturanga, and this hand is turned inwards. I curl the back toes and I lift, just like in dolphin. I make sure that I'm centered, because sometimes we usually like go for more to the side, so just try make sure that you're centered. Start walking forward. Lift one leg up. Bring it as close as you can to the elbow. And then shift the weight forward. Start lifting. And lower. So this is an option for you. Option 3 would be to try the crocodile pose. Of course, you can feel free to pause the video, try as many times as you want, and always, always, always make sure that you're doing both sides when we're engaging one more than the other. So for like the flying crow, if we did this, then make sure you also do the other side. For the crocodile pose, it's the same way for the hands as in the flying crow, but we go kind of like into a plank instead. Instead of being like this, we're parallel to the floor. You start by taking the hips towards the elbow that's bent. So for me, it's towards the left. I place my hip on the elbow. My chest is open. I lean a bit forward. I lift one leg up and I lift the other leg up. And I lower. I'm still learning this pose, so I can't really quite balance for a long time. But that is the technique. You can, of course, do it again, but with extended legs. I'm going to show you. So it's like this. I come into a kind of like plank. Walk the hips to the side, rest them on my elbow. Bring one foot in, other foot in. I can't do it now. I'm gonna try the other side. This feels a bit tricky sometimes, which is what I said at the beginning. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, don't think it's happening for me. No, it's not. So you just do the same thing as I did before, and you extend the legs up instead of having them bent. And as for the inversions, we're going to go for headstand. If you've never done it before, there's a series concerning headstand, which is several videos that explain how to get into it. So make sure that you watch that for a more detailed description of the pose and on how to do it. If you have practiced headstand before but you don't feel like you have a solid one, feel free to use it, to do it against the wall, or to have someone helping you, or maybe placing a few pillows in case you fall. So getting into the headstand position, we can take any variation with the legs that you want. I'll be going for eagle legs. And we rest in child pose. So we are done with this flow. Make sure that you pause the video, again, try as many times as you want. If you have any questions, any tips you might need, feel free to send me a video and pictures. A lot of you do, some of you don't, so make sure that you do that in case you need my help, and make sure to take your Shavasana afterwards. Namaste.